Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse the setup. I just filmed a book haul for my second channel and really liked the lighting and how my makeup is looking. So I thought I have seen some Roulette Pan collab intros go up today. Today, as I'm filming it, is the 23rd. It's the day of the intro. And I want to hop in. Should I? No, because I'm already overwhelmed with my panning, but I just can't pass up the opportunity. So I apologize for the bookshelf background. It's not my beauty background. And also I'm filming this on my phone and I'm very unprepared. So this video is going to be a bit of a hot mess, but I'm still excited for it nonetheless. Like I said, this is the intro for the Roulette Pan collab. This is the 9th round. I forget how many rounds that I have participated in. And I should have watched more videos, but Emmett is napping. And so I just want to film this. So if I get any information wrong, please check the description box for clarification, or I will fix any mistakes I made for update number 1, or maybe I'll just scrap this video and you won't have seen it at all. But this is round 9 of the Roulette Pan collab. This is a 4-month-long project pan that's created by Rebecca Morgan and Alexi. You can find them both linked down below, of course. There is a spreadsheet with 100 prompts on it, and you generate 6 numbers and then choose products that you can relate back to the prompts. So only 6 more items. I am doing a finale at the end of this month and then a finale at the end of next month. So everything will be fine. There's something I just love so much about starting a project here in the later part of the year that is going to overflow into the new year, because at this point, a lot of us are starting to feel stagnant in our project pans and want to switch it up a little bit. And then that means in January and like December, January, it's not completely filled with only finales and intros. You do have, at least for me, I will have 1 or 2 projects kind of overflowing in, and I just like that. So like I said, I am filming this on my phone. So I have my computer here with the spreadsheet pulled up, as well as a random number generator. So I don't know if you guys are even going to be able to see. Okay, let's generate 6 numbers. I have in 1 to 100, and then I'm going to write down the numbers. So we have 77, 26. It's been so long since we had a Roulette Pan collab that I didn't take out any prompts that I may have done before. I don't even know if I used this larger spreadsheet last time. I can't remember. So every number is fair game unless we get 2 of the same number, like drawing them right now. Okay, so the numbers I got were 77, 26, 94, 49, 31, 44. So let's check what those are on the spreadsheet, and then I will hopefully figure out which products I want to do before Emmett wakes up. Okay, let's just go in the order down the spreadsheet. So number 26 is a favorite product type. So they have, for example, your favorite primer, your favorite foundation, favorite bronzer. So just like whatever. Okay. What's next? 31. A product you got for free, whether that's a sample or a gift from a friend. Next up, number 44. A product that twists up. Ooh. 49. A timeless, classic, or throwback product. Number 77 is a product that's on its last leg, a gimme or close to expiration. And lastly, I have prompt 94, which is your least expensive eyeshadow palette. Interesting. All right. I had a couple products in mind that I would have loved to roll into a project here pretty soon, and none of them fit these prompts. So I have some thinking to do, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I thought that this was potentially going to be a huge mistake, but with the prompts that I got, I have very high hopes that this is going to be a successful project for me. I mean, I hope every project will be successful, but I think I've picked out some really great things that work with the prompts I got, obviously, but also that fit in really well with my routine that I've got going on. So the first number that I rolled was 77, and that is a product on its last leg, a gimme product or something close to expiration. I chose my Milani Make It Last setting spray. As you can see, I really don't have that much left. I have been trying to finish this, and this has been the only spray I've been focusing on until I just rolled in a brand new spray into Deck of Panning. However, if I roll this into this project, then I can still prioritize finishing this one versus getting my uses out of a different spray. So I will mark this once I'm done filming. I just have this much left of this setting spray. Next, I got the number 26, which is a favorite product. I have a large makeup collection and it's very hard for me to choose favorites. I'm also working on a lot of favorites or categories. I'm just working on too many things that I could think of a favorite. So all that ramblings to say I'm not working on a brow product, and one of my very favorite brow pencils, I literally just put this back to get some use out of other things, but I'm pulling it out again. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I continue to repurchase this. It is a great, more affordable alternative to the Brow Wiz, which I also considered putting in here because I like them pretty much the same. Like, they're pretty much exactly the same product. However, I rolled them both up and this one has less in it because I've used it way more. So my goal will be to finish this. I will mark this on a paper as well. I just have this much left in this brow pencil. It is something I will most likely repurchase once I go through a few more brow pencils. So it's not necessarily going to help much with my makeup inventory, but it will help with my year-end makeup empties. So I will be working on finishing this brow pencil, a favorite brow pencil. I didn't know without looking at my spreadsheet which was my least expensive eyeshadow palette, which was category 94. There is a 20-cent difference in these in my spreadsheet, but Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells Trio, the original one, was $5 Canadian and is my least expensive eyeshadow palette. For $5.20 was the e.l.f. Chocolate Mint Quad. So that almost got in here, but I will be working on this. This is also my very oldest eyeshadow palette, my very first palette I ever got. I got this and Comfort Zone at the same time while they were on sale. There are some dips happening in here. I would love to hit pan on one of the shades. I mean, it's going to be brow bone or eyelid based on the usage in there right now, but I would like to either hit pan or use this 30 times. The pans in here are very shallow. It would just be a matter of using it, focusing on it, which you guys know I have trouble with, especially with how much I'm working on, but I was going to try to not put any eyeshadow in here or have very minimal, like 10 uses type goals. But because of the circumstances and this being my oldest palette, I'm trying to hit more pans this year. I know these are not hard to hit pan on if I focus. Then yeah, so here is what it is looking like now. We'll see where we get on this one. Category 49 was timeless, classic, or a throwback product. I am very close to finishing off the one and only concealer that is currently in a project. So I was looking through my concealer collection, trying to find one that would fit, any of these prompts, because that is going to be a free spot opening up in my everyday makeup drawer, kind of, like, if you will. So I chose MAC Pro Longwear. I mean, this is classic and a throwback. I feel like a lot of people used to use this. Maybe a lot of people still do. I used this for the entirety of 2020 and made it from the top of this sticker I have here down to here. And I have this much left. So I think I'll put, well, I used a Sharpie for my markers. Maybe I'll use a different color to mark where I am. I mean, it's lower on this side. Like, it's lower down in there than it is. It's stuck to the sides because it was laying down in my drawer. This is the concealer that is the oldest in my collection and also the most empty. However, there's still a lot of product in here. So dare I say I want to finish this, or should I set a usage goal? I think I'm going to say I want to finish this, though my expectations are kind of like middle to low on whether I actually can finish this in the 4 months of this project, just because a little goes such a long way with this guy. But we'll go with that. Again, I'll mark things after filming. Category 31 is something you got for free. So it could be a gift, PR, sample, something like that. You just didn't pay your money for it. And in my makeup inventory, even small samples count as one product. So I can use these for my makeup empties, helps with my inventory, all of that. I chose a free sample of the Jouer Essential High Coverage Creme Foundation. This is something I really wanted to try. Though in the summertime, I was really leaning towards lighter coverage, really glowy, and I know this is like super high coverage and matte, but I have a lot to cover, and now that the weather is cooling down and I think a full coverage foundation will feel less mask-like, I would like to work on these. I have 3 shades. I'd be happy with just using up one. These just count as one item on my makeup inventory. I don't try and use up even shades that don't match me for the purposes of makeup empties. So whether one of these matches me best or I need to mix them, then so be it. I have a fair shade in Alabaster, which is the second to lightest, which I think will be way too light for me, but I have it here. Then I have in the light category Porcelain, which actually still might be a little light, but we'll give that a try. And then they basically they gave you one from each line here, and I passed on the tan, dark, and deep shades to a friend, and they sent me Fawn in the medium. So I think that will be too dark for me, but maybe mixing the light and medium will work best, and then maybe mixing Porcelain and Alabaster if this does go well into winter with me, which I don't think it will because I did just finish a foundation and I've just been testing a different one, and I could probably just smash this out next week if I thought to. But yeah, I'll just mix and match, play a bit of makeup chemistry to get this going. It says it has hyaluronic acid, so maybe it shouldn't be too drying, but it is matte and oil free. I'm curious on whether I like this. I'm not even going into this thinking I'll hate it, but I'm glad I have a sample of the foundation to try it before ever considering purchasing the full size. So we'll see how this goes, but got this for free. And lastly, I got 44, which is a product that twists up. I was hoping I could find a lip liner that twists up, but I've used all of those up in my collection, which is shocking. So all of my remaining like 20 lip liners are sharpenable ones, which whatever, I just couldn't use it for this prompt. I was also thinking of a brow pencil, of course. I have written down, I wrote notes. I'm going to cover my headdress, and like I wrote it on a bill with notes of ideas while I was looking at my spreadsheet. So I had the Brow Wiz on there, but then chose the brow pencil for a fave product. Anyways, I'm just trying to let you in on my thinking. I ended up with an eyeliner. I worked on this a lot last year. This is ColourPop Mr. Bing and is very close to being finished. I would love to have this as an eyeliner empty before the end of the year. It is broken, but still usable because it hasn't hit the floor. It just makes it a little trickier to use. But if I allow that little piece to fall out, so whoa, there is this much that falls out, but then the bit that's still attached, I feel like this has refilled since the last time I looked at it. I will mark it on a paper. I think my problem is that sometimes the packaging gets stuck. Yeah. This is how much I thought there was because the packaging is stuck here and now it's unstuck. Huh. Oh boy. Okay, whatever. I've already chosen it. Can't get this little nub back in there. I still would love to finish this. I worked on it a really long time. Last year, I worked on it so much. It's a beautiful warm brown that will go with a lot of the makeup looks I'm doing in the fall. And it's old, so bummer that there's more in there than I thought. I even went down and checked and I was like rolling things up and I was like, oh yeah, there's hardly any eyeliner in here. Whatever. So those are the 6 products I have chosen to work on in my Roulette Pan Collab round 9. I'm very happy with my choices. I think they're going to like mix in with what I currently have going on really well. The prompts I got were really great. And sometimes, I mean, that's the roulette part. There are some prompts on there that I probably wouldn't have wanted to get, but yeah, I'm just rambling for the sake of talking because I'm lonely and here by myself. The baby's napping. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if you are participating in the Roulette Pan Collab round 9. I'd love to chat with you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.